게임을 이어서 해보도록 합시다. 어제 여기서 끝냈구나. 소리 크거나 그럼 말씀해주세요. 채팅창을 좀 줄일까?
The game is afoot, not a word. Into your clothes and come. I'll wait for you in the sitting room.
뭐야? 밤이야?
I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade. A letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
설마. 와, 야밤에도 있어, 이 아줌마. 저 아줌마 잠 안 자? 대단하신 분이고. 일단 편지를 확인하라고 했으니까. 근데 무슨 편지를. 타임지네. 상류층을 뒤흔든 엄청난 사건이 벌어졌다. 저명하며 그 위대한 고고학자이자 대영 제국의 자랑 늅늅 벤트클리프 경? 이거 내가 어저께 해결했던 거 아닌가? 다른 거 있구나. 멕시코 기업 카르카리 대영 제국에 협조하겠다는 조약이 서명했다. 이게 내가 저거에서 결과적으로 이렇게 나오는 거구나. 카르카르는 내가 저기 형한테 해결하라고 보내줬죠?
This is where I keep my post.
뭐지? 뭘 확인해야 되지?
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
책상 위에 있다고? 이거 책상 아니야? 어떤 책상 말하는 거야? 뭐야, 이 편지는 왜 여기 있어?
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
뒤로 넘기면 인장. 와.
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
브레켄스톨.
A wax seal with the monogram EB.
무슨 편지냐? 켄트주 마르샴 에비 그레진 디스텍? 친애하는 홈즈씨, 흥미로운 사건이 발생했으니 이리로 와서 도와줘서 수고합니다. 홈즈씨의 취향과 딱 맞는 사건입니다. 브레켄스톨 부인을 풀어드린 다음 현장을 그대로 보존하는 중. 브레켄스톨 부인을 풀어줬다고? 아무튼 빨리 와달라고 했으니까 갑시다.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always, it appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that
이번 에피소드는 시작부터 분위기가 좀 이상하네.
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the EB monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning.
새벽 3시 30분에 붙였는데
the local police
밤에 도착을 하네.
Scotland Yard was
제국가 안
notified.
쉬나?
Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally composed the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere
아,
during the
포박당한
crime.
상태였다고.
Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
새벽 아니야? 저택으로 갑시다. 마차 배경은 안 바뀌나? 오늘도 마차를
Ah, Mr. Holmes.
그림이
Dr.
뭐 이렇게
Watson,
커?
here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do.
강도전?
You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own
구식갱이.
poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She is in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright,
Where is the body of the deceased?
in the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right, I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson.
왓슨 쓸모 있어 이번엔.
Sir Warthen
아,
Brackenstall.
얘가 좌화상이야?
Lord Brigham Brackenstall. Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
그렇게 하나같이 다 무섭게 생겼냐? 다크서클도 짓고. 범행이 뭐야 여기?
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My
가
name is
마님이야?
Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
야,
We were married
어떻게
only a
맞길래
year ago.
피멍이
I
저렇게.
am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
부부 생활이 불행했다고? 또 다른데 헬스칸 얼굴. 호주 출신. 결혼 반지. 오래된 멍자국. 뭐지? 홈에 있는 복장.
You
불행했던
mentioned
결혼
that your
생활에 대해서
marriage was not a
추궁해
happy
봅시다.
one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark
야,
moods that
알코올
never
중독자야?
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your
술 마시고
husband
때린 거야?
caused those bruises?
쓰레기네.
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
저러고 왜 결혼 생활을 하지?
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30.
10시 반.
I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... Oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist
한
and
방에
held
간
me
거야?
unconscious to the ground.
대단한데.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It
왔다
was at
빈다?
that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had hurt them, for he was holding his stick. But they were three, and he eventually succumbed.
너네
One
인사를
of
지금
them,
하는 거야?
the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
인수 휴가래. 마키.
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard. But you can see for yourself.
근데 여기까지 와서 살인까지 해놓으면서
Your
음식기만 가져가? 뭔가 이상한데?
Teresa, I would like to hear your
냄새가
testimony.
나.
Certainly, sir.
일단 조사부터. 나이가 좀 있으신 분이구나. 손 봐. 아. 고된 노동의 흔적. 커피 자국. 하나가 어디 있을까? 아, 전속환이요? 오, 이렇게 해도 되는구나.
As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw three men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
거짓말을 하는 것 같기도 하고. 타임즈. 가족 범죄단인 기승부리다. 여기 털었다는 그 3명을 말하는 것 같은데. 아버지 40대, 평균적인 신념과 체격. 두 아들이 부하야? 맏아들 린디엄 랜델, 키가 크고 건장하며 걸맞지 않은 작은 머리. 둘째 아들 웬빈 랜델, 말라 비틀었다고 표현할 정도로 왜소한 체격. 영국으로 귀하는 선박을 무단 탈취했어.
The description of
대단한
the
애들인데?
Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
알비. 뭐지? 간과하기 쉬운 사실을 발견하는데 주력하라고? 간과하기 쉬운 사실이라. 잠깐, 이 근처에서 알비가 뜨는데? 그림. 긁힌 자국. 여기 있구나.
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame. This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
열어줄까? 금곤데? 금고를 막 열어달라 그랬더니
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it. Your ladyship?
근데 도둑이 들어오는데 금고가 멀쩡해?
Let us try to open this safe. This safe can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will
알맞은 숫자에
vibrate
눈금을
when
맞추면
it is
숫자판이
set to
털린다고.
the correct number.
아, 이것도 뭔가 뭔가 또 확인. 확인. 이야. 여기다. 진짜 훌륭한 도둑이다. 대단하다. 유스타스경 육체 및 정신 건강에 심히 우려되는 바입니다. 간장 대상 부전의 증세를 확인했습니다. 진찰 결과 두 눈은 중요되고 피부는 누렇게 뜬 상태였습니다. 숨결에는 악취가 섞여 있었는데 이는 간이 성분이 폐농양? 알코올 중독도 있고. 간경화. 복강에 액체가 생기고. 왼쪽 갈비뼈 췌장질환 있고. 급성 췌장염. 야. 과도하게 알코올을 섭취했다면 자가조절 능력이 떨어지며 폭력적인 성향이 두드러질 겁니다. 대단한 애였는데.
Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care. It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a
그러니까
painting.
이거를
It should
몰랐을
not
리가
really
없는데.
pose a challenge for a criminal.
그렇게 대단한 도둑들이었는데.
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port, but which one?
이게 왜 중요한 거야? 이렇게 막 사진을.
So the lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
사진 막 가져가도 되는 거야? 완료. 여기는 끝났고 살인사건이 일어난 곳으로 가봅시다. 뭐지 이건?
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
존슨이. 완슨이 있구나. 존슨이래. 벽난로 장식.
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me.
키 큰 사람이 잘라냈다고?
A fur trader's cabin.
뭔가 수렵가였나?
A hunter scene.
이게 옛날에는 귀족들 취미였으니까 수렵이. 시체를 한번 봅시다.
So, Watson, what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head.
다른 데 상처는 없고.
There are no other apparent injuries.
The head was cracked with the force of the blow.
와, 한 방에 간 거야?
That must be the murder weapon. Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon.
지팡이.
Barefoot,
이때 당시에는
he had
지팡이로 막
therefore been in
싸우고 막
bed
그러잖아.
and did not have time to fully dress.
지팡이 저것도 있고. 그게 무슨 귀족의 저거래던데?
It is covered in blood. So
교양?
Eustace might have struck his
교양
head
과목
upon
같은 걸
it
했는데.
while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
유리잔.
A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair indeed.
잔이 3개인데?
There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured. This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing. This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
그럼 두
It
잔은
is rather strange that only one of these
벌컥벌컥
glasses
마시고
has
이는
dregs of bees wing inside
천천히
it,
먹었다는
while the
얘기인가?
other two are clear. Chateau Calon-Ségur, French wine. Grand Cru.
그랑크리급 포도주? 포도주는 잘 모르는데. 그게 무슨 급이지? 좋은 거란 건가?
A deer hunt. A fur trader's cabin.
그게 무슨 사냥꾼의 집 같아.
These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from
프랑스산
France.
포도주.
These wine bottles are expensive
똑같은 거구나.
and mostly from France. This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
그렇네. 뭔가 강도가 들었다고 하기에는 너무
An empty silverware box. It appears
비싼 게
that
다
the
남아있는데?
intruders have stolen the contents.
허허. 뭔가 또 조사할 게 있나 본데? 뭐지? 줬대. 아,
A
빈
bottle of
공간.
wine is missing here. The
포도주 한 병이
criminals did not
사라졌고.
thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
왜 은식기만 가져간 걸까? 뭐야 이건?
Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a hunt hound to follow their trail. I will take it with me.
냄새를 추적할게. 토비? 토비가
This
이런
is
것도 할
the
줄 알아?
chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to.
아, 여기가 부인이 묵혀있던 장소구나. 식당 주소 완료됐고.
This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there.
잠깐만, 그러면 가정확대. 오, 연결되는 게 없네? 시체. 부직갱이에 맞아 사망했다. 정황을 만들 거짓말이다. 아직은 모르죠? 이거를? 포도주를 마셨던 사람은 3명이다. 건더기가 남아있는 포도주를 즐겼던 모양이다. 2개의 유리잔에 담겨있던 포도주를 유리잔으로 옮겨다녔어. 어? 이것도 그럴듯한데? 뭐지? 갑자기 이것도 그럴듯해졌어. 이것도 보류. 회사할 때 이것도 아직 잘 모르겠고.
The death
왓슨,
was instant.
어떻게 생각해? 네가 생각이 없지 그래. 미안하다. 이 밖으로도 나갈 수 있구나. 와, 마당 진짜 크다. 집 이쁘다, 진짜. 근데 이런데 관리하려면 정원사가 있어야 될 텐데. 여기는 뭐 아무것도 없는 것 같고. 토비를 데려와 흔적을 쫓으십시오. 베이커 가러 갑시다. 이번 사건도 뭔가 많이 복잡한 것 같아. 단순한 사건이 아닌 것 같아. 오늘도 흠지는 마차를 탑니다. 토비?
Come on, Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case.
자, 그러면 다시 저택으로 가야 되나? 마차 타는 게임이야. 아, 이게 채팅창을 맨 밑에를만 가리키게 하니까 위에 채팅이 안 보이는구나. 되게 이거 녹화본이나 그런 거 보는 사람들은 사람 없는데 나 혼자 떠드는 걸로 보일 텐데. 저 새끼는 왜 혼자 떠들고 있나.
Search, Toby.
토비가 내가 토비가 되는 거야? 이런 개 같은 경우를 보았다. 저기다. 월. 오, 자동문. 야, 이 개 더럽게 헥헥거리네 진짜. 뭐저기? 여기에?
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
오두막으로 들어갔다고? 냄새가 다시 돌아간 냄새 아니야 이거? 근데 뭔가 잘 표현했다. 걔가 냄새 맡는 걸. 여기야?
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall.
새끼가 날 깔보고 있네. 와, 밑에서 쳐다보니까 진짜 건방져 보인다 쟤. 뭐지? 이거 어디로 가야 되지? 저 벽 타고 넘어간 거 아니야? 뛰어도 느려 얜. 다시 가야 되나? 응?
The scent leads to the well. I should check it. The criminals left the house through the French window.
저택을 빠져나가서
They walked to the shed, then
오두막을
across to the
들렸다가
well before fleeing
우물
by
쪽을 지나간
climbing over
다음
the wall.
벽을 넘어
I
도망갔다.
wonder why they chose such a
뭐 이렇게
winding route.
이상하게 도망가? 이제 다시 홈주구나. 봐봅시다 먼저. 저 밑에
There's
보이는데?
something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
양동이 제거하고.
I need a hook.
갈고리? 갈고리를 어디서 가져와야 되나 본데? 그럼 일단 여기부터 조사해봅시다. 갈고리다.
This hook might be useful. Bags of seed.
진짜로.
Some empty bags were recently moved.
공구 상자.
Small gardening tools. Nothing of great interest.